Well, hey you guys, welcome back to another episode of the Canning Nana. So today we're going to make some roasted hatch chili peppers and we're going to be canning those. And in a separate video, we are going to make some hatch chili verde sauce for future recipes. So stay tuned. This is not going to be a long recipe. This is going to be pretty easy. And it's going to be pretty fun because this is my favorite time of year when hatch chili peppers come into season and we are able to get them in our local grocery stores here in California. They are delicious. They are much different than Anaheim chili peppers in flavor and the thickness of the flesh, but you do roast them the same way. So all I'm going to do right now is put them in this pan right here. I have my oven roasting or getting hot. It's on 450 degrees because I want to get this done pretty early here in the morning. And we are going to blister the skins so that we can peel the skins off. And we're going to be canning these, some of these, in little 4-ounce jars to get them ready to save to use year-round in different recipes. And we're just going to have fun with this. So stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I do with just one of the peppers because I do slice it off and kind of clean it off from here because I am going to save these peppers, and it's too late to plant them this year, but I do like to plant them for next year. I do like to save the seeds. They're going to go everywhere. So what I normally do, and I don't have to get all of these seeds out, it's as simple as just shaking them out because I want to can these whole. Some of these anyway. Some of them I'm gonna chop up, but I am gonna put these, a couple of these whole in a pint jar. Okay, let me get a little bit more out of these. Okay, so you can kind of see that is completely empty. The membrane and everything came out in the bowl. So I'm just going to put this in my tray and we are just going to roast that whole. So I'm going to move this to the side. I'm going to put this and then collect all the seeds as I'm done. Throw this part away. Close my cabinet. And I'm going to go ahead and do that with all of these and then I'll bring you back. Okay, so all of the peppers are all cored out. They're all situated on the pan as best as I can get them on one pan. I don't want to put them on two. I don't really have to. They're pretty much all set. So I'm going to pour a little bit of olive oil on them. Let's see how is best to do this. Let's see if I could brush it on. Okay, because I want them to have a nice roasted, easily roasted, nice char on them. And this is just going to help it along a little bit. So when I do my chili verde sauce, you guys will see that I add some onion to it, and I also roast the onion, the tomatillos. I have a couple of jalapenos to go with it, and then I also can that and then do lots of stuff. You can use that as a salsa, anything. And when these are not in season, you can use your canned hatch chili peppers to make a salsa, or green chili salsa, or your chili verde salsa by adding onions and cilantro and your tomatillos. There we go. Whatever else that you want to use, and it'll be very good. And that's how you use your hatch chili peppers year-round. So this is gonna go in the oven. We're gonna roast it, and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so the peppers are in the oven, and you can see this is all the seeds that I have. And I just did this really quickly, you guys, because my back is hurting and I'm standing here. I'm gonna clean out all the seeds here. I'm gonna dry them and then put them in a little jar and save them for next year when I can grow them. Okay, so these are exactly what we want it to look like. So I'm gonna remove these and put these in a plastic bag now that we've done both sides. And I will bring you back after we are done putting them in a bag and show you what that looks like. Okay, you guys, these look amazing. We are gonna turn them over. Look at that. So these are done pretty much on both sides. We're just gonna let them, let's see, should we blister them just a little bit more? I think I'll put them in just a little bit more. Maybe just a little bit more. Yeah, let's put them in for just a little bit more. And then I'll bring you back and put them in a plastic bag so that they can sweat. Okay, so before I do that, one of the reasons that I put the oil in here is because you get that sizzling on the bottom of the tray. So you not only get the char on the top, but the heat from the bottom of the tray also chars the bottom. So you save a lot of time because both sides get charred at the same time. So if you want to save a little bit of time, these have been in here about 15 minutes. So usually this takes me, oh gosh, about a half an hour or so. I think maybe another 10 minutes or so, and they should be done. So that is one of the biggest reasons that I put the oil on here. It saves a lot of time and you get a nice char, and the house smells amazing, you guys. Okay, here are our peppers, you guys, and I am going to quickly put them in a Ziploc bag to sweat them out. And then we are going to peel them. I'm facing the wrong way for you guys to see. I do apologize. I will show you what this looks like in just a second. See how easy they come off of the pan with zero problem. I had a little one stick just a little bit, but it's heavy. For the most part, zero problem. And we are just going to, let's see if I can get that little, oh, don't want to melt it in my bag. Well, that little bit's not going to worry. Okay, move that off to the side. Let me show you what I'm doing here. You guys can see these are all in the bag. And I'm just going to seal it. And we're going to let that sit for about 15 minutes. Just like that. There you go. Bag is sealed. We're going to let it sit about 15 minutes and then I'll bring you back. Okay, everybody, so here are our peppers. I'm going to bring you in for this. I am only going to peel a couple and show you on camera because I need to get these done. So I am going to take a couple of big ones. These are still super, super hot. I'll leave the rest of them in there. So what I like to do, let's make sure that these are on camera. Okay, so what I like to do, make sure that this one's going to be peeled. Super easy. Let's show you this way. You just slowly take the peel right off. I have another video, an older video, showing how easy this is. I usually do this under water. You can do this under running water too. Super, super easy underwater. And it just peels right off. These are super hot, but what you have left is just the pepper, just like that. Super easy. Okay, I'll show you one more time. Let's do a bigger one. Oh, these are hot. Hot, hot. So the more charred you get them, oh, their little one came out. The more charred you get them, the better that they will come out. Let me get a knife and start this one. Okay, I'm just gonna start this a little bit. Just break the skin a little. And it pulls right off. I'm sure you can see that. Pulls right off. You're not getting any of the pepper. No pepper wasted. Take the tip of it like that, and then it just pulls away. Well, usually it just pulls away. Take your time with it. You want to get as much pepper as possible. There you go. I'm gonna have to start this again. Oops, there we go. Now these are mild hatch chili peppers. These are not hot. So hatch chili peppers are right between a bell pepper and a jalapeno. They're really not hot. They just have enough heat and enough flavor. It's mostly the flavor of these that I just love. They are just so good. The flavor just cannot be matched, and they make the best sauce for chili verde. There you go. Okay, so these are, I'm gonna put them here. I'm gonna do the rest of them, then I'm gonna bring you back. And yes, you can dehydrate your skins. Somebody asked me that a couple years ago. You can dehydrate your skins and you can make chili powder out of them if you'd like. You can dehydrate your peppers and make chili powder out of them if you like, either or. Makes a nice powder, and I do have some hatch chili powder around here somewhere. I'll have to find it and show it to you guys. So I will bring you guys back when this is all done and then show you how I put it in the jars and can it. Okay, so here are the peppers that I got out of this. So I'm gonna make a little caveat to the beginning of this video, so because I have decided that this is all I've got and my back is hurting. So I am going to go buy a little bit more peppers, and I've decided I'm just gonna make the chili verde sauce. So you guys are gonna see a little caveat to the beginning of this video stating that that's what I'm doing instead of canning this. Saving my back a couple hours work. I'm just gonna go get some more hatch chili peppers before they go out of season. Get probably about 5 more pounds and do this all over again tomorrow, as well as roast the rest of my vegetables. And we're just gonna make this a hatch chili verde video tomorrow. But this is what I got out of this, so it's really not enough to can. I have some frozen, so that's what we're gonna do.